Listen, have you ever had a tank full of scratches that you bought in the marketplace or you bought at a garage sale? It's the worst. Nothing worse than you come home and you just can't get the scratches out of the glass. It's heartbreaking. Look at this. This is absolutely nuts. But that's not what this video is about. I recently went to DC and had the opportunity to take in a fish store while I was there for some other business. I went online asking around, asking if people knew about any fish stores in the area, and guess what? Crickets. Nobody knew anything. But the cool thing is, Google's your friend. So I went on Google, typed in fish stores near me, and I found a fish store that I actually went to, which was actually pretty cool. It was their first day open, the day before they had a grand opening. But the cool thing about this place is that it really was bright and airy, and it was just cool finding a place that just got started. So let's do a quick walkthrough. Now, as I mentioned, this place is bright and airy. Look at these fish. I really love what they're doing with the aesthetics, trying to give it that saltwater feel, even though it's African cichlids. You know, they got the right lighting for them, but I like the painted rocks that kind of look like live rocks. You know, they're trying to make it look like salt, and I can appreciate that. I actually like it. It looks really good. Now these are, I guess, a few display tanks that he's got around the place. I really didn't get the feel that you could buy the fish that were in these tanks. They're obviously not labeled at all, and many of the other tanks were. So, and when I pointed out a few fish in here, they pointed me in the direction of the other tanks where they had specimens that look like those. So, but I really do like the look. It's really nice. The place is called Capital Exotic Fish, and you know they got a little dog that kind of walks around. He's pretty cool. He's friendly.
How you doing, man?
So if you're afraid of
It's
dogs,
a
don't
nice
be
fish
afraid to
store. I
go
like
in
it.
there.
That's
It's
what
not
I
a
like it. It's
huge
so bright.
store. It is relatively. It's a good size. You know, I don't think you need to be huge. If your selection is decent, that's all that matters.
That's a big. I'm always coming up here to visit my daughter, but I never go to any fish stores.
You can see that they've got some community fish and as well as the African cichlids. I do like the fact that you can recognize the team members because they have on shirts with the name of the company, which is cool. Because oftentimes employees look like regular people unless you're like at a Petco or something. This 600-gallon tank is nice, big tank. I can't wait till they get some bigger fish in there, and that'll really give an impressive view. They got a couch sitting right in front of it, so that's pretty cool. And there's a back area here that I walked into just to take a look to see what they had back here. At first, I thought it might not be part of the store, but it is. So, I went back there, take a look, see what they've got in some of the tanks. They do have a pretty good selection of community
Tanks is
fish.
nice and clean.
It's not just cichlids in here, even though cichlids are what I more gravitate towards. Looks like they're still trying to get, their bearings and put some things away. They've got looks like a albino or platinum red-tailed catfish here, which is nice. And it looks like they've got
The albino red tip.
um, quite a few smaller tanks and smaller fish, which is good, because you don't always want to buy something big. Let's take a look at some of the tanks here. As you can see, it was pretty crowded in there, especially in the back area, which was weird. It was the smaller of the areas. And I like that they had this paludarium that they seem to be working on. Doesn't look like it's quite finished just yet. There's nothing in there that I could find. And it looks like they haven't finished covering all of the foam that they've put in there that they're sticking, the decor into.
Royal Pleco.
A nice big royal pleco in here, and you know, they've got some decent fish, and they don't have a huge stock of fish yet. But like I said, it's their second day, so I don't suspect that you're going to see a whole lot of things going on in there. I did get a chance to have a conversation with the general manager, and while talking to the general manager, um, the owner, a gentleman by the name of Murray, did come in. But let's listen in a little
Yeah, I
bit.
like apps.
Yeah. That breeding colony, which there's a female holding eggs, is 200 for the breeding
That's the
colony.
general manager.
You want the male, he's 150. So.
That's not bad. I like these tanks. The light setups is nice.
Yeah. It's still a work in progress. I'm going to get them hanging, but for now, it'll work.
I like this. This is what I need in the house.
Yeah, right? We can get it for you.
How much?
You want the same dimensions?
I don't need the overflows though.
No, so the way we got this just on special because it was pre-built and someone canceled on it. The way I like is I have overflows that sit at the top and you barely see them. Like the tank in the back here, this big tall 4-foot tank.
Let's take a look.
So you see there's no overflows on this tank, but there is a sump.
Oh, okay.
You
Is this
see that
like a
little black box?
paludarium?
Yeah, but you see that little black box?
Oh, I like that.
That's the overflows. So it's very
Oh,
sleek,
man.
minimal, but still does the job of overflows.
That's what's up.
So, but yeah, like that 600 like that, let's say you're looking about 8,000, depending on if you want a metal stand or not, give or take. You know, a little
They
bit.
custom or they just?
They are custom, yeah. There's not a prefab gallon tank.
Uh-oh.
Like if you want a 300, I can get you a quote on a 300. They're relatively pretty cheap.
Yeah, the
cheaper.
glass is thick on this bad boy
man.
too.
You gotta think then.
Is this
The
that
water
low
weight
iron
alone-
glass?
The water, no, unfortunately not. But the water weight alone on this is about 2 tons.
Yeah, my floor ain't gonna take it. I just have to go in the basement.
Yeah, it would be a basement one, and then hopefully you got a way for us to get into the basement because you ain't carrying this thing down the stairs.
Oh, nah. Oh, okay then. This is only 3 stairs, but
This tank weighs 1,200 pounds, empty.
geez Louise. Nah,
Yeah.
I want like a 300-gallon tank. What are these?
Those are Valation tigers.
I like
You ever see
those.
river monsters?
Mm-hmm.
The one that he's holding with the big teeth and stuff like that, that's them.
Got the
That's
Jardini
a
up there.
blue arowana or a black arowana.
Yeah.
That's not your traditional arowana. And then we got the saber-tooth tetra, or the pariah right there in the grass.
Oh yeah, I see them.
And then we've got the phase 2 luteus, and then we've got right here behind it the big L14, the Goldie.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. I see them hiding there.
Yeah.
We got some.
And then those are black ear.
What is it? Pontoon.
Yeah, that PU one. Yeah.
Pontoon sharks.
Basically, yeah. Basically, like
They get
they're-
big.
Yeah, they do. And then there's a jowl catfish that gets like 6 foot, and then we'll probably be putting the platinum in here, that platinum red tail in here in about.
I
2
just
or
was
3
looking
weeks.
at him.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
probably go in here in about 2 or 3 weeks. He's growing fast.
If I was
And then
So
we got-
obviously they have some pretty big plans. I'm hoping that they're getting something bigger than a 600-gallon. Some of the fish that he mentioned are pretty big. They, as far as when they're full size. I mean, the Peruvian sharks get pretty big. The tiger fish that he mentioned gets pretty big. I mean, 600 gallons is definitely not going to cut it. So I'm hoping that either their hope is to sell those or that they're planning on getting a bigger tank.
I mean, that pariah is in his natural habitat right there, just ready to ambush.
See, I need to get me some live plants, but I got a lot of severums and they eat them all.
So jungle vine works really well. It grows like a weed.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some jungle
In
real
about a month, it will really start shooting off roots. In about 6 months, it's going to be so much in there. I'm just
You be
gonna
in
give
there
it away
trimming.
for free. You know. But especially with the lights, we got plant lights over it. But what's nice about the lights is, so like you, what I like about these is, let me connect to it real quick now.
Like my fluvels, I change. I can just program them and.
So he's getting ready to cut the lights out. He wanted to show me how he sets up his lights currently. So
600 gallons.
Yeah, I was in there swimming. I could almost touch end to end.
Oh, that's what's up. What was that, 8 feet?
Yeah, 8 feet. So what's cool about these lights is,
Oh, that's what's up.
so you just have like a cool,
Like a sunset.
mode. All right, thank y'all for coming by. Take care.
Now you have a sump on this as well?
Yeah, there's a sump on this as well. I don't like the sump. It was just, again, what they had. But what's cool too is like you can do like the aurora effect, where we can see. You'll watch the lights shift. They're linked together, so you see how it's getting brighter on this side,
Yeah.
and then it's moving along.
It kind of cascades down.
Yeah, so you can play with the aurora effect. You can customize the color. So like, see, I can go right back here. So
What kind of lights are these?
Kessels.
Castles.
But see, I can come here and then I can.
I wonder if I buy anything, if it'll make it back.
So what?
I wonder if I buy anything, if it'll make it all the way back home.
We can put you in a cooler. We got oxygen. But see, I can customize the color. Like if that's too red for me, I want to go more white. And then I can adjust the hue of the white. If I want more yellow or blue, you can adjust the intensity.
Oh, it's a lot of control in there.
Yeah. So I can keep it as low or high as I want to.
That's
But
perfect.
I've got mine to where I've got the color that I like and stuff like that, and it just ramps up and it does its own natural sunrise and sunset.
That's what's up. It's nice, man. I'm glad you went with the white aesthetic instead of making it dark like all the
Yeah,
other
most
places.
people. Yeah, we got couches. We encourage people like just to come in and relax and chill. So, but yeah, this is the demo of the sunrise and sunset. So you can see how it gets up to its intensity, and then it'll cut
I
out.
got a lot of African cichlids. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't get it. We got nice ones, and we didn't sell a single one yesterday.
Oh man, these OBs are nice.
Yeah, those are red fin Borellis. That's why those females have all the red fins still, but being like the black and white OB pattern. So at least everything I know is pure line. So if you got those, you're going to keep on getting OBs like that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
So,
Some clown loaches, some Venestus,
yep.
green phantom plecos. Oh yeah, y'all got a nice selection. It's nice. Tanks are nice and clean.
Yeah. If you wanted that breeding group, I could go as low as $100 for those three.
now what's
My wife
crazy
said not
is
to
he
count.
was steady trying to sell me on fish, and I was at least 6-7 hours away from home, so I wasn't buying any fish. But I found it hilarious that he was trying to sell me on the fish. It was funny.
But yeah, we even got fry already from the yellowfin Mbunas. There's a couple of females holding in there. So real nice. See if he'll come out. He's been clearing out the caves, but he's gorgeous. He's got like that blue with the black, and then he's got bright, vivid yellow. There he goes.
I like the rocks.
Yeah, man. There's like a lot of nice, like even flat ones, kind of like what you see here that we've got.
Yeah, give it that nice salt look.
Yeah.
The dragon?
Yeah, that we've got one for sale too.
Oh, what the dragon?
The dragon was right here. Just hiding up there in that cord. And then the other one in there is the red flush. He's got a real nice coloration to him.
Oh yeah, he does. And they all good size. That's what I'm talking about. Usually you go places, everything is like
Yeah.
this. These are all a decent size. Oh man, I gotta come back.
Yeah, definitely come back, man.
Places. What's your name again?
Chris, I'm the general manager.
All right, Chris.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
man.
to meet you, man. I like this skate. It's got that.
You going with us? Come on.
How you doing? Not bad. Tanks look good, don't they?
They're my tanks.
they're actually coming out of my living room.
Sweet.
So, no, yeah, I mean, if there's anything you like, you can accommodate you and grab whatever you're interested in.
And what's your name?
I'm Murray.
Murray. Nice to meet you, Murray.
Yeah. Nice to meet you as well. What's yours?
Dave.
Dave, pleasure.
So Murray, he's one of the guys that came from Rochester.
Now, I didn't know if Murray was saying if I liked anything in these tanks that seemed to be display tanks, I could have them. um, but I wasn't going to buy anything, so I didn't really try to get clarity on that. But if that's what he meant, then that's really cool that you can buy the fish out of the display tank. So I'm not quite sure what he meant by accommodate, but I'm gonna assume that he meant that they have each species for sale in other tanks. At least that's what I'm thinking.
But there's even a few in here, like this guy right here, the green with a little bit of the red.
Yeah.
They're almost extinct in the wild. It's a CITES
Almost got like the
one.
colors like a Congo tetra.
Yeah. But it's a nice, peaceful. This is kind of, you get a little bit of the aggression, lots of moving around, but there's no ever torn fins, someone getting beaten up because there's not a single female in here, so you just get to enjoy all the colors.
No aggression going on in here. It's stocked nice.
Yeah, I mean, we've had them. Those fish been together for at least a year and a half,
They look good.
and they've. You can see some of them bigger, a little bit bigger, because we've had them for a while, So give them a little brine shrimp and makes them happy.
Makes them happy, yeah.
Size their tummy, right?
They're nice. I like the aesthetics too.
Thank you.
Get like a little coffee bar going.
That's actually what we do. I actually call this the chill zone.
Yeah.
You come to a fish store, I'm 56, so I've been going to a lot of fish stores since I was a little kid, right? And it's like
It's not inviting. It's like get in, get out.
Get in, get out, right? They get you through the racks, get you through the aisles, and go. I wanted to create a situation here where you can listen to some reggae, kick back on the sofa, actually watch the fish. I mean, people here yesterday, they just sat here for an hour.
Yeah, I would just sit here. I would just sit here and just take it in, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
I will be back. It's good to meet you.
Again, I'm Murray. Anything you
Dave.
need at all, Dave, just let us know. We can pull any fish you want, and no problem.
Now, once again,
Thanks
he said
again.
pull
Alright,
any
we will.
fish you want. So I am, when I go back to DC, going to test that out.